I kind of started with the context before in that, there's a gap there in training opportunities or education opportunities for people who want to become farmers. And there's a lot of people out there now who want to become farmers. More and more so, it's becoming somehow more interesting to people.
And they're easy to grab. I don't need rounds.
And I mean,
it takes me all but a minute to push them in.
So there's a lot of things that could happen with that program, the people that come out of that program. Some of them are going to go on to become, managers of community gardening projects or community farming projects, and they talk about that all the time. And that could mean anything. It could mean community garden plots, but it could also mean like kind of a larger community garden that's managed by a central farmer who provides food for a low-income community. Or there's lots of programs out there for kids, young kids, in garden projects in schools and anywhere. So I imagine some of our people get involved in some of those projects. And what I'm really hoping is that people that come out of this BUFO program will actually go on to start their own small-scale farming businesses. And that could be anything. That could be a little side business that's 20 hours a week where they sell to a couple of restaurants, or they acquire some chunk of land on the edge of the city or even in the city to grow food for our local food system. We don't. So little of our food actually comes from the region. No one really knows that number. I think it's been estimated at like 10% of all of our food comes from our region. And region can be defined different ways, but generally close to where Portland is, even like Washington, California, Northern California. So we're hoping to bolster that and get more people thinking about producing food locally, producing food within the urban context. That's a discussion that's been going on in Portland for a while now with our urban growth boundary. Urban growth boundary was set up to limit growth outward to reduce sprawl, but now there's an effort to bring more farmland inside the urban growth boundary because we keep pushing out. We keep eating up more and more of that farmland. Eventually, we just eat it all up, and then we have development inside the urban growth boundary and farmland outside that gets further and further and further away. It doesn't make sense. It makes sense to bring food back in, at least some, to get people connected with their food again, to get more food into our local food system that's coming from right here, not even 100 miles away, but right here. I think that's really important. I don't think we're ever going to feed all of Portland on that, but it reconnects us with food. It gives people more opportunities to work as farmers and food producers and be in that local food system more. More small businesses we can create through food. The more vibrant our local economy is. So I think I covered a lot of those are some of the big things that we're thinking about.